thank you very much for your concern. Yes, I'll be sure and tell him just how much you enjoy our writing. Thank you very much, ma'am. Goodbye.
23.
23 what?
Calls you've answered since you got back.
Look, I've got to wait and see if it's...
Huh? Do I hear 24?
Probably. Sonny Adamson. Yes, that's right. I was in jail. No, I spent Christmas Day in jail, sir. Well, I'm afraid it must have been somebody who just looked like me. Look, mister, we can sit here and argue all day, but...
That's our public out there.
Thank you very much for your interest. Goodbye. You're not going to believe that one. The guy was convinced it was a publicity stunt. He thought he saw me in the Bahamas on Christmas Day. Don't I wish?
Do yourself a favor, Sunshine.
Sonny Adamson. Yes, I'm fine. Ma'am, I really appreciate your concern, but I am alive and well. Thank you. I appreciate your calling. Goodbye. Connie, it's Sonny. I've changed my mind. Would you please screen all of my calls? Yeah, right. Thank the people for their support, etc., etc. But if a man calls and says he has information for me or seems particularly desperate to talk to me, you can put him through, all right? All right.
So you think your informant's going to call again, huh?
I'm banking on it.
Seems to me that you're banking on something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Well, I got this hunch that you got a hunch that he's going to give you a name which will connect him to the $3 million and to this Rusty Centel business. Hmm?
Your hunch may be right.
And what about your hunch?
All right, McCleary. I'm going to level with you. I do think that Slavin's going to give me a name. And I think that name just might be Warren Carter.
Okay, Wendy, just calm down.
I am calm. I'm telling you how it has to be.
But that's crazy. Why do you want to end things now, not when we're so close?
To what? To making Susie's life miserable and ending our friendship forever.
I have told you, Susie is going to be fine. She's going to end up with a lot of money.
Yeah, I know you told me. Susie ends up with a lot of money, we end up with a lot of money, and everybody lives happily ever after. Is that how it is?
We can make things work. I know we can.
I used to be able to make myself believe you. But I can't anymore.
Wait a minute. You're not walking out of here. I've worked too hard for all this to let you ruin it.
So you have a progress report on Warren Carter, huh? Anything concrete?
No, he's much too slippery for that. I do have some feelers out around town and a few select circles around the country.
You're not getting into anything you might regret.
Oh, now don't you worry about me. Some of the people that I talked to had no doubts about Carter's unscrupulous nature. Unfortunately, none of them put their fingers on anything he'd done wrong. So I'm leaving that whole line open in the hopes that he may hang himself yet.
Well, what if he doesn't?
Well, like I told you, he does have one definite weakness.
Women.
Beautiful women. As a matter of fact, he's just hired a new one down at the club to replace Joy.
Have you seen her?
I did better than that. I had a little chat with her. Her name is Mandy, and she is indeed very pretty.
Oh. Did you talk about specifics?
No, I want to just watch her for a while and make sure that when we're ready, she's going to be able to go along with what we want to do.
Well, what was your general feeling when you talked to her?
She is a very ambitious young woman.
Oh. Might she be interested in a career in television?
When we're ready, I think we'll be able to find something that'll interest her.
Let me tell you something. No price is too high to get Warren out of Susie's and Wendy's life.
Well, now, we don't want to go rushing into anything. We have to wait a little while to make sure he's totally off guard.
Shall I set lunch for two, Mrs. White?
Martin, will you stay to lunch?
Yeah, that sounds like a delightful idea.
You heard the gentleman, Rose. And, darling, fix your hat, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe we can even have a little holiday toast.
To the demise of Warren Carter.
Get out of my
No,
way,
no,
Warren.
not until you talk to me.
There's nothing to talk about.
Wait a minute. Wendy, you came over here straight from the hospital, and you said you'd have me thrown in jail if I didn't leave Susie.
And I was wrong to do that.
You did it because you love me.
That doesn't seem to make a difference now.
Somebody's talked to you. Somebody said something to you to make you act this way. Okay, I want to know who it is.
It doesn't matter.
It matters if anybody says anything to Susie. We'll lose everything.
You know, that's all you really care about. The money is the only thing that matters to you.
Wendy, you know that isn't true.
I saw you Christmas Day with that little baby on your lap. And I realized what I'd lost, Warren. I lost my baby. And it hurts. All of the pain came back, Warren. It's there, and I think it's going to be there for a long time.
Okay. I want to help you work through that.
Don't you see? It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for all the scheming and the conniving. I wouldn't have lost my baby.
Our baby!
Our baby. You gave up any rights to call it your baby when you wanted me to have an abortion. Warren, it was my baby. If I was smart, I would have realized that and I'd have forgotten about you.
Okay. I know you have been through a lot. All right? The holidays are never easy when you're unhappy. Wendy, we're going to work through this.
You haven't heard a word I said.
Oh, yeah, I have. And you've said this all before, and we have worked through this before. Honey, we're going to work it out again.
No, no, Warren, don't you see? We can't jump in the sack again and make me forget my feelings. I love you. I really love you. Too much has happened. There are too many obstacles, and I can't take it anymore.
Wendy. Wendy.
Warren Carter. He's the one that threw the charity gala at his club, right?
Right.
What makes you think that he's connected to the $3 million?
Because I know that Tom Bergman was concentrating his investigation on him. He had Brian Emerson working undercover at his club.
And came up with nothing.
Yes, but Brian did end up at the warehouse where Joe was being held.
Oh, come on. That was purely coincidental because of some pictures that Kristen had taken.
Who knows whether it was a coincidence or not? Joe Turner was working for the Crime Commission. And now, Vargas is dead. And he died with his lips sealed as far as whether he was working for someone else.
So you're going to succeed where Bergman and Emerson failed.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But, you know, I really don't want to talk about this here. Let's not forget that our photographer is Carter's sister.
Right.
How's it going, team?
Great.
Have you heard from your informants, honey?
Oh, nope, nothing so far.
Well, I'm not surprised. The phone lines have been jammed. The responses have been 3-1 in favor of what you've done.
Good.
Oh, score one for freedom of the press.
Now, I'm really surprised by you, McCleary. I would have thought that you were the one that would have come up with the good informants. Now, given your background, I thought maybe you would have known some seedy types.
No. I always leave all of that dangerous and risky business to my partner here. I like covering the major news events like charity galas, that sort of thing.
Mr. Kendall, you said you wanted this message as soon as it came in.
Thank you, Diane. You have made my day.
Ah, I assume it's good news.
Yes, it is. And it means the two of you are going to be seeing a lot less of me around here in the near future.
Oh, that is good news.
No, you're too good to fire.
What is it?
You'll find out soon enough. I'm going to buy some champagne.
Probably just a little $50 million deal.
That's amazing how little it takes to make some people happy.
Wonder who the champagne's for.
I'm glad you stayed for lunch. And you're right about Warren Carter.
Well, I'm just sorry that you have to worry about Wendy and Susie for even one more day.
I am too, but I think you're right. If we rush it, we're just going to blow it.
Well, I think it'd be a pretty good idea if you come down to the club a couple of times, just to put them a little more off guard.
Oh, and then I could see Sandy.
Mandy.
Whatever. Hi, honey.
Hello, Martin.
Hello, young lady. You're looking mighty pretty today.
Thank you.
Rose fixed a wonderful lunch. I think she saved something for you.
I'm not very hungry.
Honey, you have to eat sometime.
Yeah, well, that's true. See you later, Martin.
I'll look forward to it.
When I think of what Warren Carter has done to her... But she did let him do it, didn't she?
Now, Stephanie, we all made mistakes when we were young.
I know we did. I just hope she knows that we're doing this for her own good.
All right, Warren, what's so important that you had to see me right away?
I want to know exactly what you said to Wendy.
McCleary, what do you think of this?
Are you sure there really is a Hogan McCleary?
Oh, Liza, I'm sorry. I thought you were Hogan coming back from lunch.
Well, you know, since I've never met this man, I'm beginning to wonder if he really exists.
Oh, he exists all right.
Aha. For you, madam.
Oh, Liza. Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you so much.
They're not for me. When I told the guard I wanted to see you, he asked if I would deliver these, please.
I have a feeling... Yep. I'm sorry to hear that you had to go through all of that. Just glad you'll be back on the outside with us, lovely lady. My secret admirer strikes again.
Again, you've received flowers from this person before?
Oh, many times. Oh, take a look at this.
It's lovely.
Yes, isn't it? It arrived in jail on Christmas morning, courtesy of my secret admirer.
You sure it's the same person?
Oh, I'm positive. All the notes are really distinctive. But the flower he sends certainly are beautiful. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank you so much for coming to see me in jail. It was the highlight of my stay here.
I just wish we could have spent more time with you.
Oh, don't be silly. I didn't expect everybody to spend Christmas in jail.
Well, you certainly came through the ordeal with flying colors. You look great.
Thanks. I wasn't going to let them get to me.
No, you didn't. I couldn't believe the way Stephanie got the mileage out of the whole thing. Did you see any of those promos? Anchor woman behind bars?
I know, it was terrible. I haven't been able to face her since I got out.
Well, if you're planning on doing that today, she's at home. Called her office to make an appointment, and they said, Miss Wyatt is taking the day off.
How are things going with you two? Have you had any confrontations about the programming at Channel 6?
Mm-hmm. And the subject is not closed.
Well, hang in there, kiddo. Oh, she'll give you a fight, all right, but I feel to it.
I certainly am. I'm even enjoying it.
Oh, no.
You know, Sonny, if I were you, I'd be careful about this secret admirer business.
Careful.
Well, I don't want to sound like an alarmist, but someone who sends you flowers all the time and gifts, I don't know. I just be careful.
Well, to be honest, I'm not terribly concerned. You see, I have a funny feeling I know who my secret admirer is.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I have a pretty good idea.
Your bath is all drawn for you, Mrs. Wyatt. Thank you, Rose. Wendy, did you get enough for lunch?
Yes, Rose, thank you, I did.
Whatever happened to your appetite? When you were in the hospital, you just suddenly stopped eating. You know, in this kind of weather, you really need to... Things certainly got busy around here with Mrs. Wyatt at home.
Hi, Rose.
Oh,
Wendy around?
Brian. Yes, she's inside. This company's for you, Wendy.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, sis. Had an investigation right near here, so I figured I'd stop by, see how you doing.
Don't tell me I'm to this neighborhood.
How you feeling any better?
Not at this very moment. But I think I will eventually. Kristen was by earlier.
Oh, listen, I hope you didn't mind my telling her you were upset. You know, she's been real worried about you lately.
No, she's been a good friend. And you've been a terrific brother.
Yeah, well, we have to know we can depend on one another when things get a little rough.
A little.
Okay, very rough.
So, tell me about you. When are you and Kristen going to officially end your separation?
Who knows?
Well, what's the hang-up?
I'm not really sure. I mean, at first it was me who suggested we spend a little time apart, you know? Now it seems with this job, she's so busy finding herself or something. I'm not sure how anxious she is for me to move back in.
Have you asked her?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, that might give you an idea how she feels.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that then.
Mm-hmm.
See, there is a little give and take in this advice business, huh?
Yeah.
Mr. Kendall.
Where's Mrs. Wyatt, Rose? I need to see her. Wyatt. Again?
Oh, yes, she's upstairs, but she's... Mr. Kendall.
She won't mind, Rose. This is a very important occasion.
Oh, well, she will mind. You
Stephanie?
cannot go up there.
Stephanie? Stephanie?
Lloyd Kendall? He wouldn't dare come in here.
Oh,
We got it, partner. I just said?
him in the bathtub.
Yes, I can see that. Stephanie, we got our gaming permits.
Mrs. White, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen to me.
Rose, you get this crazy man out of here.
I'm not leaving here until we've had a toast.
Mr. Kendall, I think maybe...
Rose,
you
I'm
had
sorry, I
better-
only brought 2 glasses. Maybe if you'd like to get another one for yourself.
Oh. Should I get another glass, Mrs.
Rose, get this man out of here.
Don't even think about it.
Stephanie, are you all right?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, what is it? This is not a convention hall. Will you please get out of here?
Your mother and I have just received a gaming permit for the city of Henderson. We're going to be partners in the racetrack.
A racetrack?
Mm-hmm.
You never said anything about a racetrack?
That sounds great.
Have you all lost your minds?
Oh, right, maybe we better go. No, I'm not leaving here until we've had a toast. I mean, this is the most excited I've been in years. There's nothing quite as interesting as a new challenge.
Well, a partnership with my mother will certainly fit the bill.
Wendy, get out of here.
We're going.
We're going. We're leaving. Bye.
Rose. Rose, come on.
If I drink a toast with you, will you then leave my bathroom?
I certainly will. I'll go downstairs and wait for you. And then I'm going to take you out to dinner so we can really celebrate. Here's to the official beginning of what is destined to be a classic relationship.
Partnership.
Same thing.
Now, get out.
Oh, absolutely. I'll leave the rest of the champagne here for you. You enjoy your bath.